Alessandra, tired of her family's mistreatment, wants to leave. Edgar refuses to let her run away, insisting she stand up to them using his name and influence. He wants a strong wife, not a coward. Alessandra, though hesitant, takes his hand, ready to confront her family with newfound resolve. But was this newfound strength truly Alessandra's, or simply a borrowed power? And how long could she maintain this facade of confidence before the cracks began to show? What price would she ultimately pay for this alliance with the Duke?
Desmond, you cannot be considering Alessandra being the one to marry the Duke, Katrina said when Desmond returned to the table.
He is hell-bent on marrying Alessandra, and she has agreed. I have no choice but to entertain it.
Desmond took up a napkin from the table to clean the sweat dripping from his forehead.
He threatened me.
Still, we have to think about Kate here. Do you know how embarrassing it will be for her to lose Edgar to Alessandra? For heaven's sake, the girl wears a mask. Has the Duke seen her face? Something isn't right. Katrina couldn't make sense of what was happening. Did you find out what was said between the two of them the night of the party? Alessandra had to be lying. She must be threatening the Duke, Kate concluded. It was the only thing making sense to her.
Kate, how on earth would Alessandra be able to threaten a man like Edgar when she is always here?
Desmond was trying to make sense of the situation, but the theory Kate came up with was ridiculous.
I have said many times that man is unpredictable. We will never understand why he picked Alessandra.
Father, you can't allow him to marry her. I have worked too hard for a moment like this for it to go to Alessandra. She's only agreeing to this to irk me. I will speak with the Duke. Kate's chair screeched as she stood up. There was no way she would lose to Alessandra again.
Speak with me about what?
Edgar asked as he entered the dining room, but he was not alone. Alessandra was right beside him, holding his hand as she walked.
I'm sure the Baron has told you the good news, that Alessandra and I shall wed soon. Alfred, the gifts?
Yes, young master. Alfred moved as quickly as he could to place each of the gifts in front of the 3 family members.
There will be more gifts to be delivered here, but this is just a small taste of what is to come. I hope it is to your liking. Do you wish to sit, Alessandra?
Edgar pulled out a chair for her. Thank you, Alessandra replied and took a seat in the chair. The first person her eyes went to was Kate, since her sister was the one watching her the most. You have not opened the gift, Kate. You? Kate started, but stopped herself when she met the Duke's eyes. They were daring her to say something he wouldn't like. Why is he acting like this now? She thought. Alessandra, please enlighten us about what is happening. Why did you say yes to the Duke?
You are not one to want to get married, said Katrina.
No one has ever asked me, Mother. I am thrilled to marry a man like the Duke. I've heard many good things about him, thanks to Kate. Isn't he a good man, Kate? Alessandra glanced at her fuming sister. He was mine, Kate replied, ignoring her father, signaling for her to shut up. She sat back down, unable to stand and watch the Duke be protective of Alessandra.
I don't remember ever giving you that idea, Kate. I thought we had gotten rid of the drug which causes one to see things that are not real. Are they still around, Baron?
Edgar said as he stood over where Alessandra sat.
Desmond could only watch as his carefully laid plans crumbled. Katrina, bewildered and furious, struggled to understand the sudden shift in power. Kate, consumed by rage and humiliation, seethed in silence, her dreams of dukedom dissolving before her eyes. But the most unsettling question hung heavy in the air. What hold did Alessandra have over the Duke? Had she truly charmed him? Or was there something darker at play? And what secrets lay hidden behind her mask? Secrets that could shatter the fragile peace of the Baron's household. What would become of Kate's ambition? What were Alessandra's true motives? And what price would be paid for this unexpected union?
Hey, I'm Alexandria. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episode of Duke's Masked Bride.